Welcome, everybody. I am Trey Tunes, and this is Annie Up. We are here with the Chicago Sports Podcast,
Yes, sir.
talking about the disrespect that Pro Football Focus has been giving the Bears. Man, how you feel about that, man?
All right, man. So I've been beating the table about Caleb not having a bad rookie year. It was average to slightly above average. Period. You take away those 68 sacks, it's like, oh wow, but okay. All right, now with them saying Jordan Love is his ceiling, I personally don't have a problem with Jordan Love. I think he's a good, really, really good quarterback. His best season was 2023. I think he had 41 TDs or something crazy, 4,100 yards and 32 TDs, something like that's what it was. 4,100 yards, 32 TDs. That's some pretty high selling. I'm not sure how many picks had a QBR like 97. So that's cool. Also, I don't think Jordan Love has that big game ability. Like I mean, he's played in some big games and produced, but he's missing a key component, man. I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel like sometimes he's a little aloof out there. Caleb has more fire, and I think he's gonna smash that year that Jordan Love had for his best year, and I don't understand why Pro Football Focus has it out for Chicago Bears so bad.
Yeah.
This isn't just with Caleb. That they just whatever. But yeah, I like it, man. I'm glad these guys feel disrespected. They should. I know they read this stuff. They got 2-3 phones, so I know they see it, and I love it, man. More fuel for the tank and more chalkboard material. So I don't have a huge problem with it, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely disrespect. Like his season last year, like if you just look at stats alone, I mean, it's not like he had this like horrible year. I mean, outside of the sacks,
The
but
sacks, right?
yeah, I mean, but I mean, he was productive,
Yeah.
and I mean, so to even say that his ceiling is Jordan Love, like man, because you already see flashes of him being better than Jordan Love already, but like Jordan Love, I'm not going to say is a bad quarterback at all by any means, but just like you said, it's just something about him
Yeah, bro.
that I'm not like, oh no, I'm like, okay, when they gave him that contract, I was like, all right, I hope he keep, yeah, but to say his floor is a bust, like, come on that's super disrespectful.
Wait, wait,
It's
wait,
like
wait, 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 wait. Repeat that, Trey. They said his floor was what?
a bust.
Oh.
So they didn't even give him a player.
Okay, see, I missed that. That's my fault. I missed that. I
Yeah,
was
they
thinking
said
about the
it's still
ceiling.
in his Jordan Love and his floor is bust. I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
wow, you didn't even get a player comparison for a bust. I'm like, I mean, yeah, I mean, because when you think about like real like quarterback bust, of course, I can't even think of his name. The one who,
Jamarcus Russell,
yeah,
Ryan
Jamarcus
Leaf,
Russell's one of the
Johnny
biggest.
Manziel.
Yeah, Ryan Leaf, yeah, that's yeah. Well, that's a true like a true bust
Yeah.
because I wouldn't even say, Lord, I don't want to bring this name up. Well, Mitchell Trubisky, I wouldn't say Mitchell Trubisky was a bust at all. We went to
No,
the
technically he
playoffs.
wasn't a bust, bro.
Yeah, he just didn't meet expectations. That doesn't mean you're a bust.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we made it to the playoffs. His Pro Bowl,
Right.
quote
Right.
appearance, and
And he
you know
balled in the
he
playoffs too. Let's not forget that he hooped in the playoffs. Mitchell
right,
hooped against the
yeah,
Philly
he
boys.
got us down there too,
Yeah.
and that's what that game gave me hope for the next year.
Fact, same.
Yeah, when I saw like, all right, he's out there, he's doing his thing, and he did his job. He got us
Yeah.
down there, and the rest is history. But with
So
that, yeah,
so
so
I don't
all
know,
right,
bro. I got high hopes. I know they saying be cautiously optimistic and all that. I respect that. I'm not being cautiously optimistic, bro.
yeah,
We've never
yeah,
had a coaching staff like this with pieces at the same time. Usually we have a
right,
couple pieces on the coaching staff, not enough pieces on the field, a couple pieces on the field, not enough pieces in the coaching room. So I feel
yeah,
like we got it all, bro. So I cannot wait,
yeah,
man. I want to look. This gonna tell you, man. We were competitive in our division,
right,
and we had one of the most dysfunctional coaching staffs in the league, bro. Like Imagine now these guys know what they demand excellence, man, and
Right.
if you don't meet that, you got to come down close. So I don't know, man. No, I do know it's I can't wait, bro. So yeah,
Yeah,
they
I'm
keep
definitely
disrespecting us like they do every year. They hate it. They do not want to see Chicago do well, bro, at all.
right. Yeah, it's blatant disrespect.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Jordan Love and the bus. I mean, to say he could be a bust at this point is ridiculous. You know, when you look at like the quarterback classes of recent, like I think it wasn't like a quarterback class that had as many quarterbacks go in like the Justin Field draft. It was like what?
Yeah.
How many quarterbacks went in the first round? Like five
Yeah.
or six.
Yeah, somewhere around there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So, and for Trevor Lawrence to be the only was he's the only quarterback that's is he the only quarterback that's still with this team or that got us second contract? I think.
I wanna say that makes a lot of sense, and I
Yeah,
believe that.
right. Yeah, and so when you look at those quarterbacks, like and who's like saying that? Well, I know Caleb was a number one overall pick,
Hmm.
but I mean, to say that he could even be a bust is just a
It's crazy.
just yeah, it's
That's why people
ridiculous.
don't. That's why I know it's a complete joke. Like Erica said, the people don't
Yeah.
take that stuff serious. So and then to show you how biased they are, when and if Caleb comes out here and he got the ball on the string and he's doing his thing and he has a high PFF, then the haters and the divisional foes and all of those fans are like, oh, it's just PFF. But now it's like you see what PFF said.
Right. Yeah, it's only good information when it applies to their narrative.
Right, exactly. So what else?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
my PFF is wins, man. I don't even
Right.
care if Caleb never throws for 4,000 yards. It would be nice. I don't care. We
Yeah.
need to win, bro. Period. It's been too long. We need to
Right.
win. So stats and
Yeah.
stuff are gonna come. The way he throws that rock, man. He's a gifted thrower of the peel. He's going to get the stats and all the accolades, and that's cool. But I can
Right.
care less, man. I'm super proud of what Jaden Daniels did over there. I was rooting for the kid, except for when we played him, of course. But then what Stroud did, that's why it's like, okay, like Stroud and Jaden, now they all eyes on Caleb. I get it. That's cool.
Right.
These guys really set the league on fire in their rookie year. Both of them were in some excellent situations, especially Stroud, that coaching
Yeah.
staff, D'Amico Ryans and all of those
Right.
guys up there. He came into a smooth situation. And Jaden, those guys. You got Quinn. Quinn is a not a Super Bowl winning coach, but a Super Bowl coach,
Right.
and he got a bunch of guys on that staff who know how to coach. So again,
Yeah.
the emphasis being on coaching staff. You can have all the pieces you think you need out there. Here it is. We got all these skill position guys, and we
Yeah.
never fully address the trenches.
Right.
That's not happening this year. Soon as Ben Johnson signed on the dotted line, they got to the most important thing was
Yeah.
building the
First
trenches.
moves, like
Yeah, come on, man.
yeah,
Let's
because
join the
that's
21st century,
truly
man.
where the games are won and lost is in the
Yeah,
trenches.
absolutely.
That's it.
Period.
'Cause it don't matter how good your routes ran or anything. Because if the quarterback's on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they could have ran the best route, been wide open.
Yeah,
You ain't get the ball.
and it's funny you said that, Trey.
Yeah.
It's funny you said that. It happened a lot last year. That's another
Right.
reason they're killing Caleb. It happened a lot. He was seeing
Yeah.
ghosts, missing stuff. I get it. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
get it because I've never been out there with 320-pound dudes running at me. But
Right.
you're a human being, bro. Like you getting hit a lot. It's taking a mental toll on you.
Right.
So I get it. But yeah, man. Let's see now. Let's play ball now.
Right. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
take our rock to the park
Yeah,
now. I
yeah,
can't
pump
wait.
the brakes, y'all. Like, and the same thing, that we like temper our expectations. I mean, just to say stuff like that is crazy because, like, nobody's saying the Bears like are gonna win the Super Bowl or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like I know that you're gonna get the disrespect and stuff like that, and people trash talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this was a little crazy to me.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
That's asinine. I agree.
yeah, right. Yeah, man. So like it's like when I look like you say, you look at all the positive things that are going around with the Bears, and it's so much. I mean, it's a good reason to have a lot of hope, and
Yeah,
like I mean, cause it just feels like they're doing everything the right way, you
absolutely.
know, So yeah, I'm just ready to put up and like they say, put up or shut up,
Yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
and I so feel like this is the time, and
Yeah.
like last year I felt you always go into a year saying, man, if we would have did that,
Mm-hmm.
did this,
For sure.
or did that. But this year we're going in like, man, we did this, we did this, we did
Mm-hmm.
this, we did this, and they all make sense.
Yeah.
They all, because even last year, like with us, I was excited. I was a little excited, but you kind of it got out of my. It was in the back of my mind, like, yeah, this offensive line. I know, but we got these weapons though. We got a quarterback. I was like, yeah, but that line though. I kind of it just kind of like just kept drifting further and further back. But I'm like, man, they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything on the offensive line, but draft somebody that was hurt.
uh, uh,
So I was like, I mean, come on, y'all got to do something.
yeah, for sure.
And and
Absolutely.
and this year we acquired free agents and we got young talent.
We
So
got young talent. We got swing guys. We got guys competing for positions. Like that's, I know that's probably gonna be the most heated battle in camp, bro.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I've ever looked forward to the battle in the on the O line in camp as much as I am this year. So
right,
who you if you had, let me change the gear a little bit. If you could make any move for the team, or any move that you would have them make right now or very soon on either side of the ball, what would you do? Like, I know we look good at a lot of places,
yeah.
but any places you feel like you still got a little apprehension with to just dive all in?
Um, I don't know if I would have went harder after a bigger name on the defensive line. Do you
Popping up the team.
trade your draft capital and try to acquire Henderson, from the
Yeah,
Bengals? Um, I mean, I know some like names like even like older guys. Like, do you just get more depth? Like, I know Chase Young been hurt and stuff,
hmm
but I mean I mean, and plus he's familiar, with the players that we got. Like,
that's a good
so-
point.
right. So it's like I thought that might have been a good move. So I mean, the defensive line worries me a little bit. I know we made some moves to try to get better, but it's like these guys are unproven. It's almost like you made a trade on upside. Like,
Yeah,
we see the upside on somebody, but you haven't seen the results, and you just hope you do see the results. They produce the results with us, like I'm sorry, the name's going away. What the guy from Indy we got right.
I Badejo. No,
I
that's not
did it.
his name.
Right, I
Something.
almost said the same thing. I was like, I said, wait, that's not his name
We
in
had
my
him
head.
before. We
You,
had him
but you
before.
said the same name. I was
No, but I know exactly who you're talking
right.
about, bro.
uh,
Okay,
uh,
so how you feel about him? What's your thoughts on this guy?
well, it's like I know It seemed like he gets a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's a
He
pressure guy.
just didn't get a lot of finishes.
Yeah,
But that pressure can lead to turnovers and all of that
yeah,
stuff too. So
it's a stat for sure.
right, yeah. So like I know he didn't get a lot of actual like sacks, but he did get a lot of pressure. So as long as I mean to get pressure on the quarterback is so important. I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
like you said, like they're seeing go, so you feel it or makes you second guess yourself, all
Absolutely.
that stuff too. So I'm not gonna take that away from him, but I just hope he's still young, so you just hope that he keeps producing
Yeah,
and getting
I
better. And
I would have to go. The line, it worries me to a degree. I'm the more the more moves that we don't make each day, and I don't see popping up on my phone.
yeah,
The more I'm just like, all right, well, because you got to understand, bro. We had guys who were being coached by dudes who were on that coaching staff last year.
right,
So that's like it's I feel like it's jaded a little bit because guys just weren't going to reach their full potential under that coaching, period, all up and down the board. And the only ones who still stood tall and stayed were the ones who were doing a great job, and that's Hightower and another guy. But anywho, I said all that to say Hardy, the guy on special teams, he's a speed demon. He's an edge rusher. He was balling last year on both on special teams and getting pressures. Hardy, Booker, we can see a lot from him. They say they like Don Robinson. I've been his worst critic ever in the history. So if they see something they like in him, so I'm saying maybe we got some things that just are untapped, went untapped because of the guys who were coaching them last year. And then if you went got a proven name or a guy with some sacks or a double-digit sack guy, I wouldn't be mad at all. I just didn't want to give away trade the house for him. But because I'm liking the idea of building do the draft and being like a normal team for one. So, but I think we got some guys who they see again. They got an up close and personal view. They see things we don't. And they got some potential because they didn't go out of their way. They didn't give up any capital or anything to go chase these big names. But I would love a Trey Henderson. Like, that dude is crazy. I would love a Chase. He played for Dennis Allen. He played in the Super Bowl. I would love who's that other kid that was out there? You could bring. I would have loved Zadarius Smith. I would have loved Zadarius. He don't do nothing but produce. And now you let him go to our rivals. I hate that. Like, we should have snatched him up. But I think they see some things and see some potential. So we're gonna see how it goes. And we still got time. I mean, it's the most dead part of sports in general, let alone football. So, it's just a little quiet, which is fine. But yeah, the D-line, I have to agree with you on that. The D-line kind of gives me. I think we're good on the running backs. I think Swift about to have a year. I don't know why people keep.
I
think we good, bro. I think we good.
I think he heard all that noise. Like, oh, what running back we need to bring in? Okay, I'm like, and then with the coaching that running with Bieniemy, I think he's gonna just light a fire under all. I think they all gonna be productive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think Roshan
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward. That's the one I think is gonna really take people by surprise. The running game.
Swift gonna have a coming out party on him?
Yeah, I think.
Me too.
I wouldn't be surprised if. I mean, I know this is a bold statement. Like, if he's has Pro Bowl consideration.
Yeah, consideration.
I think he's going to have that kind of season.
I do too, bro. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Yeah. So.
All right, now look, something just popped in my head. We kind of thin at linebacker, bro. We got Tremaine, we got TJ starters. Then my favorite guy, Hippolyte.
Yeah.
After that, it gets a little murky, bro. Like, what the hell? Where's our depth at linebacker, bro?
Right. Yeah. You used to having that. I know we just let one of the. I know it's a popular name.
Sanborn,
right? Yeah,
that boy's slower than frozen molasses, man. I was straight on him, man.
I mean, he just had heart, though.
He too slow, bro.
Right. I think that's why they let him go. He just he was a good player. He was.
But Dennis Allen need that speed, that quick twitch linebacker out there. So I think Tremaine gonna have a big year, man, because he wasn't playing in his strengths in that Eberflus scheme. I think he's gonna come out here and he's gonna be a stat stuffer this year. Fumbles, force, fumble recovery, picks, sacks. I think he's gonna do a little bit of everything this year. I know people have been pretty hard on him, but I still think he's a good player. But he just, he was out there doing what the coaches asked him to do, and that wasn't totally to his strength.
Yeah, and because like you say, it starts in the trenches, and then like you said, we worked in a linebacker.
Yeah.
I know they drafted I'm sorry, it's like when you try to think of somebody's name, the one they picked up at the draft pick at linebacker.
Oh, Ruben Hippolyte.
Yeah, Hippolyte.
Yeah, that's my dog, man.
The Trapillo Hippolyte,
that's my dog.
Sound like you some type of sports drink. Like, get your Hippolyte filled with electrolytes in.
Make sure you hydrate with Hippolyte.
Right.
Yeah,
Hippolyte. All right. Yeah. So yeah, they had so many good things to say about him, and he's definitely a speed guy, like high motor.
Yeah.
You get these guys an opportunity, and see, you just hope they shine when they get it.
And you know, it can't go unnoticed that this guy was like the leader over there, like of the team. He was the man
Yeah,
over there. Like that's huge. I mean, I know Maryland not Penn State or Michigan State, but still, that's a whole program that wins games, and he was the leader over there. So
yeah,
now, as a leader of a whole team, you're coming to learn from some guys and still bring that leadership over, and slowly but surely that means something to me, bro. Like you got all the physical tools and the intangibles and all that, but you was really a leader over there. Like he wasn't just
yeah,
a linebacker guy who could play really fast. He was the man
yeah,
over there on both sides of the ball, like in the middle of the huddle with the whole team around him. So I
yeah.
paid attention to that, and I don't think it's stated enough that he was leading over there. So bring that over
Man.
here. Super smart, super smart. They keep saying that. So bring him
Yeah,
on over here. And he from
yeah.
Florida, so you know those guys know how to move. So
Right, and speaking of like smart players, they say that a lot about Trapillo.
yeah, yeah, they do.
About him being just super smart,
Yeah.
and I mean I know a lot of people don't have, even Chicago fans don't have a lot of great things to say about Braxton Jones,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean I give him all the credit in the world because he to be what he got drafted in the fifth round.
Mm-hmm.
And to be as productive as he was, and to be as available as he was up until recently,
Mm-hmm.
he started a lot of games. I think he gives us depth, but like I do realize that we do still have to get better at that left tackle position.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think Trapilla might be that dude. I don't
He
know.
might be, bro. He might
Yeah,
be. I mean, I was just watching tape on Braxton today, and he pulled and got a touchdown for Swift, pulled to that left and
yeah,
obliterated that safety or whoever
uh,
it was.
yeah,
And it made me proud because I never had a problem with his run blocking in the way he could get to that second level. But
yeah,
as far as, keeping our guy upright, of course, yeah. So
yeah,
may the best man win that one. If it's Braxton, I'm going to trust that the staff saw all that they need to see and got that guy out there, and that's cool. I'll trust it. But if it's Trapillo, I won't be afraid just because he's a rookie. That dude is
yeah.
different. They nailed that. They nailed that pick, bro. I cannot wait
Right.
to see him in action.
Yeah, and the strongest part, one of the strongest position parts of the team, I thought was the Bears secondary.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's the strength of our team, bro.
yeah, and for them to get the coaching that they got now,
Mm-hmm.
and I really can't wait to see how they perform
Man, I'm
because I
excited about
already feel
that.
like they were performing on a very high level.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, in games, especially when you're not getting pressure on the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so that quarterback has all that time
All
to
that time.
throw and not finding nobody open and
Yeah.
and we're not getting blown out or blown out the water,
Right.
stuff like that. I think our, secondary had a lot to do with that, with just,
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
keeping those guys covered. So I mean, I'm glad, like, as long as we can stay healthy, that's, with anything, stay healthy, I think we'll be okay in the
Yeah.
secondary.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
linebacker, we'll see. And I guess with the defensive line as well, which I do think will be better. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Yeah.
just see how this new scheme like goes out.
Right.
Yeah, I really I need Montez Sweat to be in some highlight reels. I need
I
to.
think this the year for it. I think this the
Yeah,
year for it, bro.
like
And he
that.
didn't bitch. He didn't cry and moan about it, but he was hurt last year too. He had lower
Uh,
extremity stuff
yeah,
going on.
that
And
is
I
true.
love guys who don't say anything about it. Let your coach bring it up or something.
Yeah,
Guys get up on the podium. Yeah, well, my hamstring was
right.
I mean, so he didn't. I love that about him. That shows a dope character too. Like you ain't just go up there and that was the first thing you went to. I'd have had a down year because he
Right.
killed when he first came over here. We paid him the bread. He came over here. He was killing
Yeah.
before then. He was down. He was hurt, and we, super frustrated. I'm sure, like most of the
Yeah.
team and the fans and everybody else involved with the Bears last
Uh,
year. So now it's
right.
a fresh start. You healed up. Your body feeling right. Go out there and get it. You got your money. Go out there and
Right.
get it, bro. Because I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that little narrative about people get paid and stop playing. Some people do, not everybody. I know plenty of guys who got the
Right.
big bag and still go out there and produce every year. I don't think it had
Right.
anything to do with him getting the bag. I think dude was
Yeah.
legitimately hurt, so he'll be back.
Yeah, and yeah, Jalen Johnson's one of them. I think he got paid and really tried
You
to
hear
step
me?
it up.
Got better
And,
once he got his bag. That's a good point, dog. I appreciate that.
yeah, yeah, because he got paid and he wanted to step it up more than ever. He became
Yeah,
more
he
vocal
worked harder now.
Right,
I follow
yeah.
him, bro. You follow him on IG, boy. I follow
Yeah,
that dude. He don't play.
yeah.
He stay training, man. He'll cook too. He could cook.
Oh, okay.
He a
Oh
chef, bro. Like he a legit chef. I'll book him, bro.
man. Oh yeah, we need him to cook on that field too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's what we need, man.
You right.
All
Hey,
right.
you right.
Okay, hold on. We got bring up. We all with 936 strong and on
Oh,
the
let's go,
views.
y'all. Let's go, chat.
All right,
Appreciate
all
y'all.
right.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
make
Keep
sure you're
coming.
liking and
Tap
subscribing.
that like,
Hit
tap
that
that
like button,
subscribe.
subscribe, pew, pew,
Thank
pew, 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 all that good stuff. Yeah, because if you do like and subscribe, they got a little. It's not just for because if you like and subscribe, you have a opportunity to win a free
Yep.
Bears jersey. So if you like, comment, subscribe, you get a chance. You automatically qualify. All you gotta do is those three things: like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Get it in your head. Like, comment, subscribe. And plus, we like when y'all part of the chat as well. So
Yeah, for sure.
we can feed off y'all too. So make sure y'all commenting, on y'all thoughts as well. And you get a jersey giveaway. We did this month already. So next month, towards the end of the month, they'll do another jersey
Mm-hmm.
giveaway. So
For
make
sure.
sure you're on board for that. All right.
Let's check out some of these comments, Trey.
All right. Yeah.
See what we can do.
Let's
Let's
do the
get them involved.
comments.
We say Caleb Williams ceiling to me is young Aaron Rodgers. His floor is Jay Cutler. Hey, that's not a bad floor. That's not a bad
Right.
floor. If Jay was more passionate about football, people wouldn't hate him as much as they
Right,
do.
because he was super talented, man, and you can
Super.
see it. He might not have. His attitude was crazy.
It was like he was like, bro, I'm ready. It was like Jake played like, I know I got a cannon. Y'all want me to throw this thing? I'm gonna throw it. It's no guarantee that I'm gonna throw it to our team, but I'm gonna sling this thing like y'all want me to do. And after this, I'm gonna go fishing and enjoy my millions. And I ain't gonna think
Right.
about football. That's how Jay played. And it was
Yeah.
frustrating at times. And sometimes I admired it. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm a shrug things off type of person too. But
Yeah.
it pissed a lot of fans off, and I understandably so. But that's a good comparison, Paris. I like that.
Right.
DJ still playing hard, true after the
Yeah.
contract. I agree, Calvin.
Right. Yeah,
It's
you're right. He might have been pouting a little bit. His
yeah,
body language was horrible, but
yeah. He did
I'm
have
not gonna
terrible
say
body
he
language. That's a
didn't
good
like
point.
slow down.
That's a
And
terrible.
I like DJ, man.
Yeah.
He seemed like a good guy, but I just think he was frustrated. I think he was mad frustrated
He
last
never been on
year.
the winning side of football, bro. I don't think. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
I
ever
think
had
he
a
just
winning
caught up
season,
with
bro.
him. Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
like I know it got to take his toll. We mad as fans. He out there getting
right,
beat up for it and still losing,
right.
and
Yeah, how
still
many different
losing.
quarterbacks has he had? Like,
Man, that's a good question. More than
man,
everybody else.
right.
February.
'Cause I know the year before he came to his last year with Carolina, I think they had four different quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. And
Whew.
he was still balling, still
Right,
producing, man. I don't think we need DJ to be the 93 receptions, 11, 1,300 yards. We don't need that. We need Rome in there. We need tight ends
yeah,
in there. We need to run that thing. Swift can catch.
yeah,
We don't, Justin lock in on DJ and get it to him every time. He tunnel vision on DJ. That was
yeah,
cool, but at the same time, that's not gonna work like further on during the season, and when the
right,
games really count, and you playing those divisional games and they know who your favorite target is. It's not
right,
conducive to sit there and stare down your favorite target. You got to move that thing around, and we actually got weapons, bro. And you're going to have time
right.
this year. So I don't need DJ to have 90 plus receptions and 1,100 plus yards. You're going to get us 1,000 and
Yeah,
have you about 72 catches. You know what I mean? 8
right.
touchdowns, 6, 7, 8 touchdowns, and let's spread the
Yeah,
wealth, baby, because we got
yeah.
some
I
weapons.
think DJ is going to shine this year as far as like well, I think we're gonna probably have way better design screenplays, and
That's his move.
'cause he's so good on with that yak, man. You get him the ball, just get him the ball in his hands,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I
He a
think
running back once he catch that rock, man.
right, yeah, pretty much.
To
All
the
right, who
host
else?
tonight, you guys are rocking it. Thank you, James. We appreciate you, man. Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
right,
But
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man.
We're trying,
Who else?
doing the
Who else?
thing.
You know what? Hey, also, I think I'm a little, excuse me, with we got some we drafted a couple safeties. We got some undrafted guys, but I'm really on pins and needles. I love Jaquan Brisker so much, bro. Like I love the
Uh,
way he played. I love that guy, and I want him to ball.
yeah,
I'm praying none of us get injured. None of them get injured, but
right.
especially Jaquan. That's my dude. Because did you notice last year once he went out with that and was gone,
Yeah,
our defense fell off a cliff, dog. It fell
right.
off a cliff. I'm not. He's the emotional heart and soul of that team, man, and I love him out there. I follow him too, and that dude working hard, man.
Yeah. Wow,
He working
that's
with
a big.
Jalen,
You
huh?
bring up a good point
Yeah,
with the injuries, like with Billings and
Billings,
and Brisker. It's
Brisker.
like because I mean, like man, things really went to the hell when Billings got
You
hurt.
ain't lying. They was running it right on us, bro. Yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Like, excuse me, let me get through this middle on y'all. Pardon me, let me hit this A gap since it's wide open. I'm like, man, yeah. So yeah, like with football, just like with any sport, injury is a part of it, and you
Yeah.
just hold because when you look at Detroit's defense last year, gee, I
Oh,
mean, decimated by
the
injury.
most injuries in the league by far.
Yeah, so it's the key players too. It's like, so you got to think that they're gonna feel good about coming, especially going 15-2. Um, so it's like, yeah, they got to feel pretty good about next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, they lost some key pieces.
They
You know,
did.
yeah,
They did. I
yeah,
still believe in that coach. I believe in Dan Campbell as the coach, but
yeah,
to lose like half of your staff, bro, you
right,
lost two Pro Bowlers on the O line. Like
yeah,
those are, I mean, if you can bounce back and have a solid year after, I'm not saying 15-2, but I respect the hell out of them. I don't care if divisional four or not. It's football and it's competition. I would respect the hell out of them if they are. Again, I don't think they're going to be in the cellar or anything, but
yeah,
just I don't think that they don't
all right,
come off like they did last year.
all right,
Like that, you
yeah,
just no team loses that much and is exactly as effective
right,
as they were the previous year. I haven't seen it at
yeah,
least.
yeah. Of course, I still think they're a great team.
Yeah,
They're just definitely just gonna be a little falling back,
and you
15.
know, Jared Goff can't stand no pressure, man.
Right.
Especially up the
Oh man,
middle.
that's
Especially up the middle. He lost his Pro Bowl center to retirement. Oh, come
right.
on, man. You don't just plug in the guy right there. Believe it, we tried.
You want to hear an interesting fact about
Um,
the NFC North is that
absolutely.
every team has a new starting center.
Wow, I didn't know that. Good fact.
Yeah,
Good
that's
fact.
crazy. Such an
Wow.
important position too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Dang, that's crazy.
right. Starting center for all four NFC North teams. Yeah, and well, I'm definitely excited about our center. Of course we acquired from Atlanta, and to have the experience
Yeah,
like right next to like on the side of them.
yeah.
That's probably one of
Invaluable.
the best things that you can be the most excited about is
Absolutely.
you got somebody that's played for Belichick, played next to Brady,
Yeah,
um played next to Mahomes, won
yeah,
championships, like
yeah.
well two different dynasties. So
That's
it,
crazy,
it,
man.
yeah, so
Don't
I mean,
nobody else got that in the league, bro.
right,
One of one, baby.
right. I know, and I know some people might even wonder like how we even acquired him in the first place, but when I took a deeper dive into who Kansas City had to resign, and the age and who they had to resign, they almost had to,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It
So
makes
they
sense.
definitely did not want to. It's not like you said, oh, he's trash, he's not productive, let's let him go. No, it's not one of those situations. So
Hmm.
he's gonna be mad productive.
Yeah.
Like if not a Pro Bowler, like he's been all pros, left guard. So man, I'm just ready for every
I
time we
am
do
too,
this show.
brother.
I just be like, let's go.
The
Yeah,
Vikings. Hold on, Trey. Wait a minute. Stop the
Vikes
music.
the team to beat in the division. the team that will be beat in the division. No,
Bro, I have yet to see the kid throw an NFL regular season pass, and until I see that and see how he holds up against pressure and different schemes from these old wily veteran defensive coordinators, I can't get the Vikings anything, bro.
yeah,
I love their coaching. I love their coaching. They're very scrappy. I love their defense, even though it got picked apart on the backside of the schedule last year.
yeah.
There's no way I can just say they're the team to beat, bro. They got to beat the Packers, bro. Like seriously,
Right.
I can't just get a Vikings that, man. I got to see what young boy can do, man.
Yeah.
I hear you though. Thanks for the input.
All right. Yeah, FGB indeed. I just made a FGB T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
It's like an orange, got like the stripe. It's like orange, white, and orange on the stripe.
yeah.
And the letters are orange with a white outline. FGB. Yeah.
Wait. You made the shirt, Trey?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get up with you, bro.
Oh
Support
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'll do a little razzle dazzle, a little couple of designs.
Yeah. I want give me a large, man. I need a large FGB, man.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right.
For sure. And I'll pull up. I'll be on 91st too. I'll pull up on you.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be in the building there tomorrow. Bar 91. Man, they got a couple of bartenders they got there.
Vibes in that thing.
Man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. And you know what? I mean, I like the crowd because, I didn't ran around all the clubs in the city, man. In my younger day. Now I just want to chill, vibe, listen to some good music, have me a couple cocktails, and get up out of there. And that's why I go to that, and I go to the one across the street. It's another one. I don't know the name of it, but we go
yeah.
On that
when
corner.
I see businesses like, I'm like, do they want people to know they exist? Like, put your sign up. Like, what?
I don't know. I feel like they good with their core people who've been coming there forever because they don't want the new age, new school type of vibes, which is fine for me because again, I'm just chilling, bro. I just want to have me a time and bail up out of here, and I'll catch y'all another time.
Right,
but yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna get on you about that shirt, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right, yeah. I made that one, and then it's a few different shirts. I mean, I was talking to Trax about that earlier about just getting like the shirts because I've been doing shirts for probably about 10 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got a website. It's called weteedup.com.
Teed up,
and so it's I just like make a bunch of designs, and it's mostly for me. Like I just like make shirts because I want them.
Yeah, I got you.
But once people started like, where you get that shirt? I'm like, I made it. I'm like, okay, let me start selling.
Okay. Let's get some networking going on in here, y'all.
Right.
Chat, we appreciate y'all, man. The input has been lovely. We appreciate it, man. Y'all tap that subscribe, leave a comment, check in with us, man. Catch us every Monday. We look at the comments. Sometimes we might have more things we're discussing. But today we got time, so if you got any questions or any input, we love the input. Put it on to the right for us.
Bring it. No.
Yeah,
James is the one who he won the jersey for June. So James did a bit. Shout out to James. Like you said, you like, subscribe, comment. He did it and he got a jersey. So make sure you go ahead and do that.
We got a winner in the building, y'all. So it can happen. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. 1,100 in the building, baby.
All right, 1,100. Yeah.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate that.
What else we got? So out of the Vikings, the Lions, and Green Bay, if you had to throw them in a hat and toss their names up, who would you see? Who's going to have a better record out of it? Not the Bears, but the Vikes, the Lions, and Green Bay. Who's going to have the best record this season?
I still think I think it's going to be Lions, Vikings, and Packers.
You think the Packers going to be last out of those dudes?
Yeah.
Or are you just?
I'm not just saying that because out of all the teams, I probably dislike the Packers the most.
We need you to be unbiased. Trey.
This is like me being. I really just don't trust Jordan Love, to be honest.
I hear you.
I mean, we'll see what they got the receivers they drafted with Golden. They're such a young team,
They
which
got
could
some
be a good
weapons.
thing because they could get better. But I don't know. You just when I watch the games, and I watched a lot of NFC, like I watched our teams play in
Hmm.
our division play a lot of other teams. So I've seen a
Yeah,
lot of Lions games and Packers games and
yeah.
Vikings games. So I try to make it my business to watch them a little bit more. And I was like, man, I just don't see it with Green Bay like I do, especially compared to the Lions and
Bro, wait a minute. Now listen, hear me out. That
yeah.
beast of a running back they got over there. What's bro name? Jacobs. First
Oh
off,
yeah, he
keeping everybody honest. He can run with finesse or power. He a touchdown machine and he can
yeah
catch. Jordan Love might not kill you in the playoffs, and he is a
yeah
little aloof, and I still think he's missing a key component to
yeah
quarterback them. But during the season, the dude don't do nothing but produce. Let's just call it what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And they got those tight ends. They got those quick receivers. They are very young. They well coached. I can't see it.
Yeah, they are well coached.
I think it's gonna be Bears, Green Bay, Vikings, Lions.
Think the Lions are gonna
The
jump up
Lions, bro. The Lions not about to
there?
back. The
Woo!
Lions are not about to bounce back off of all of those tough
Oh man!
losses that they got in their
Oh
front office and on their O line and be that good again. They're
oh
not gonna be bums. I think I think the whole division gonna have a
yeah
winning record. I think the whole entire division gonna have a winning record.
yeah. I seen this one. Like I've been watching. Like I'm in a few Facebook groups, and one of them is called the Trash Talk. NFC Trash Talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody posted like they're like, yeah, the NFC North is such a good division. I don't think he had a dog in the fight. Just somebody talking about NFC North.
Okay.
Like like, yeah, I think coming in last in the division, I think is going to be the Packers at 10-7. I'm like last at 10-7. I'm like God. I'm like, yeah, so he basically he had the Lions. No, he had the Packers, the Bears and the Vikings all going 10-7, and
Mm.
then Lions going well basically like going winning 13 games, and I'm like wow. I said man, this dude is like I mean has he I commented I don't know if he's seen our schedule, but yeah
Right.
we both play. We all four teams play the AFC North this year and the NFC East, and then they ain't no pushovers over
No,
there.
not
But
at all. Not at all. Not even close to a pushover.
right, so yeah, that's another reason why I see the like the Lions and teams taking a step back, especially the
Hmm.
Vikings. Like the Vikings were the first half. Like you said, they took a it seemed like towards the end of the year they just
Yeah.
downhill.
Yeah, they
So
figured them out. They figured that little crazy zero blitz trash out. Start picking
yeah,
it apart. Cause I started betting on them like, oh well, okay. And yeah, I was like, oh no.
right.
But yeah, they figured those
Man, they
guys out,
messed up
bro.
my parlay. Right?
That's facts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this the schedule like it's like so we got Baltimore in Baltimore, right?
Oh,
And we play Baltimore in Baltimore, Philly in Philly,
oh.
Cincinnati in Cincinnati. It's
Come
like
on,
man,
Cincy. I'm ready for them.
yeah, I think we're gonna win that Cincy game, low key.
Yeah,
Like
we got the secondary to keep up. Hopefully this
yeah,
pass rush do something. And
right,
they defenses, they ain't did nothing on defense. They won't even sign their best player. So
right,
we better have our best offensive game in the
right.
future.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think that like you said with JJ McCarthy with the Vikings, I like you said, you got to show me, man. I
I
know he
gotta
had a
see it,
few good
bro.
games in the preseason, but that's preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think JJ McCarthy. I think he's gonna be better than people think, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think for some reason, I just think he was just doing what he was told to do in Michigan.
Okay.
But I think he's a better passer than people would give him credit for,
Okay.
just because he didn't have to do it doesn't mean he can't.
Yeah, I
You
hear you.
know,
I hear you. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
because
respect.
he made Loveland look great. You know that year
Man.
he was there. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's not like Michigan had a ton of weapons. Like that was,
Nah.
I mean, outside their running game,
Right. Play action. Play action.
right?
Play action.
Yeah.
Run.
So,
Man,
and that's
that's
what,
respect.
yeah, Loveland, man, Cole and Colston. What do you
Oh
think?
wow. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
I didn't even
tight
think about that.
end. Yeah.
Coast.
So
So yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro. Like I want to see a bunch of guys. I'm curious about Jaden. I want to see if he gonna have a sophomore slump or if he gonna stay focused. How he move and how his mind work. He probably gonna be just as good. So
yeah.
I'm curious, but I'm not worried about him. I want to see him. I want to see Justin because
Oh.
it's some New York Jet fans in my comments, bro. Oh,
Woo!
they fierce and they so focused. It's like, bro, when Justin played for the Bears or even the Steelers, you weren't this passionate in defending this dude. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm
Right.
not talking bad about Justin. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
they could say it was both of us. It was Justin because he was a one read guy, and it
Yeah.
was the coaching staff because we were bums. It is what
Right.
it is. So it
Yeah.
was both. Can two things be right at the same time? Yes, they can.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Both things can be true because I definitely saw some tape because I like to try to watch all 22 sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I was like, dude was so open, but he's be so locked in on his first read. And
Yes.
how frustrating is that for a coaching staff to get chewed out and called horrible? He was like, I know they wanted to go to the podium. Like, well, I schemed some guys open. If you'll take a look over there, maybe we'll have some completions. I want to see one coach do that one time. Like, who kind of I know it's NBA, but I felt like who got fired from Denver last year?
Malone, he would do it.
Malone.
Malone would
He
do
was going to the podium like, man, they don't want to practice. They don't want to watch tape. Out, man, they don't do that. They gonna be bombs. I was like, dude, I'm
I
like,
love him. I love him, bro. You cannot talk. You can't talk bad about Malone to me, bro.
right. He was going to the podium going crazy.
Didn't he?
I'm like,
Got that
whoa,
pink slip 2 days later, boy. You funny as
right.
hell.
Oh man. So we
Oh,
got Calvin in the comments talking about he looking forward to that that Pittsburgh game. He didn't quite say Pittsburgh, but yeah, I am too. Like that lined up perfectly for them
yeah.
to come here with, which is most likely gonna be Aaron Rodgers last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason, whether he wins, of course, I don't think he's gonna win. Whether he wins or like has a successful year or not, I just think it's his time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He
It is, man. We
didn't have a
saw Aaron.
horrible year statistically last year. Not didn't have a horrible year.
Right.
I just when I look at him, I don't see the same play. He's nowhere near as mobile as he used to be.
I mean, it looked like when he dropping back on straight grass that he jumping over those little cone things that they put down there for the running back. And it don't even be nothing there, bro. It's so choppy and so
Right.
sex. Oh, it's bad, but I
Like,
still, he still got that mind and that savvy, man. And I can't count. I
yeah.
mean, Pittsburgh always goes to the playoffs. I just made a bet with somebody. He's talking about they'll be under 500 this year. I say I'll take that bet, sir. I can't
Yeah.
see that. I can't see it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that game, man. Let's take out some years of frustration, especially Jalen Johnson. Take out some years of frustration on that dude for his last little hurrah.
Right. Yeah. I hope he gets sacked 12 times that
That would be great, bro.
game. Yeah, it's like our defensive line coming out party or something.
Facts.
That would be great.
You got anybody you feel like is going to surprise some people or catch people off guard on the team?
Well, on the team or like the
Oh
team
yeah, on our team.
on our
New,
team.
old, second year, third year, doesn't matter.
Like I said, I think DeAndre Swift is going to
Yeah,
really
me too.
surprise some people
That's
this
that's
year.
number one for me.
Well, number one, yeah. Like let me see who do I think is going to surprise some people. Well, to be honest, I mean, I'll say this name anyway, but I don't think they're going to surprise anybody. I think Roma Dunze is just going to come out
Mm,
doing what he's supposed to do.
okay. Wrong.
Yeah, but I don't think it's surprise. I think people going to expect it, and I
Got you.
think he's
Got you.
going to, do what people expect him to do.
Okay. Wrong.
Yeah, because with Keenan Allen, I like Keenan Allen was. I'm not gonna say he even did anything like, oh, he's stunning his growth or nothing
Mm-hmm.
like that. No, he was just a reliable target.
Mm-hmm.
And but like I think I've talked with you about this before, is that when it came down to crunch time, he trusted Roma Dunze so many times on those
Yeah, that's a
we
good
need a
point.
first down.
Yeah,
Like it was Roma Dunze catching, and that says a lot.
it does.
Yeah, like you may have not had crazy numbers, but when it counted, when it
Mm-hmm.
was like crunch time, like this is it.
Yeah.
Like who he went to, and I just think that just shows that they already have a good relationship, and
Yeah.
that it's just gonna get better now that he has to rely
Right.
on him more.
Right.
He just didn't have to always go his way. So I think that's gonna change a lot.
That's
And
good.
but as far as like surprise, I would definitely like to see Dexter, you know, come have a coming out party.
Yeah.
I feel like he's put in the work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I would really like to see him just man, like surprise with get double digit sacks or something like that.
That would be crazy,
oh,
boy.
man, that's who I would like to see.
Yeah, he
Like,
gets better every year. He's gotten better
right?
every
Yeah,
year.
he just
So
keeps getting better, and like yeah, he just keeps getting. You see the work. You see
yeah,
the work that's being put in, and you
for
can
sure.
definitely appreciate that when you see people putting in the work. Like you see, like Caleb putting in the work.
Hmm.
You look at the like the clips you can see from the coaching staff.
Yeah,
They're on top of it. You just looks like a well-oiled machine.
I agree.
Yeah, and yeah, I just can't wait to see. Oh, we got what they say in the comments about it, eh?
Yeah, Rome made some clutch catches last year for
Yeah.
sure. 1,300. Yeah, let's go,
All
fellas.
right. Man, okay, we're getting up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, get those numbers up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. You got something to say? Say it. Get off the
Bring it
chest.
on, guys. Bring
Yeah,
it
type
on.
it with your chest.
Type it with your chest.
All
I
right.
got I got Jaquan Brisker. I think he's gonna have a coming. Glad to be back part season type season. Gotta change up his tackling for him a little bit. Stop putting that head out there, man.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah.
just I think that one to have football taken away from him, like stripped away from him like that. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna change some things up. And then you got Dennis Allen as your D
Yeah.
coordinator. He's a smart dude. He know how to get it done. So I think
Yeah.
Brisker gonna have one of those special crazy years where he's all over the place. Those double digit tackle games back to back. I think him and I got to give it up to I think Tyreek Stevenson is about to
Yeah.
ball. I think he's
Tyree
about to
Stevenson.
ball like
Yeah.
you can't have Jalen Johnson over
Yeah.
there on the other side of you, and then you just
Right.
got ridiculed for doing a blooper, basically a football blooper, and losing us a game. So he been hearing the whispers all summer and all. As
Yeah.
soon as the game was over, I think he gonna have a year. So give me Jaquan number one, give me Brisker, and then Swift number one, Brisker, Jaquan.
Yeah.
No, Swift number one, Brisker, and then Tyreek. I'm sorry. There we go. That's my top
Tyree.
three.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hope, like I said, I think, Dex is going. Man, if he can get anywhere like close to be a double digit sack, I would be happy with that. I
Bro,
just want
give me 7 out of Dexter, bro. Give me
right,
7
yeah.
out of Dexter.
It's something, man, yeah, and
Give me
a whole
7.
lot of
That
pressure.
oh,
You get the
he
pressures
had
too.
4.5 last year. If you get
Yeah,
7 to 8, man, Dexter, you've done everything. That was a hit. I already think he was a hit on the draft already because
yeah,
you don't got guys built like him. He's fast. Now the biggest knock against him was his get off because he wasn't asked to do that in college.
right,
Last year he showed different. He showed he has get off. So I want that to get better. Keep working at it, and let's go destroy these dudes up the gut, man.
yeah,
Seriously, pause.
right. And it was funny that you said that too because I know he did a interview with CHGO recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about how that's specifically what is not what he was asked to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he said, yeah, there was a read and react defense. It wasn't like a okay, you look, respond first, then it was like not just a get off the ball like type of thing that he was asked to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
like,
got you.
so right. So
Got you.
people thinking it's a bad thing. They're like, oh man, he like is taking too long to get across the
Mm-hmm.
line or whatever. It's like no, this is a read and react. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Got to do what the
yeah,
coaches tell you. So I get it. So
right,
yeah, man. Those are
yeah.
my three.
Yeah, it was crazy that like 'cause I haven't found too many people that feel the same way about the running back room, and cause I know like one they they might say stuff like, well you got all new offensive linemen they got a jail, but
Mm-hmm.
they got experience
Facts.
on their side, and it's like that's what they're doing now. They it's not like we just acquire somebody
Yeah.
yesterday. So
Right.
they're getting the work in. And you still got work to do before we actually get there. But I just got a really good feeling. I
Yeah.
mean, like when you have those receivers and you have all those weapons, it's gonna make you a little bit like I think everything is just coming together for the run game to be good.
Yeah. For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
So
when
sometimes
they
you do have to pass to open up the run. That's a
right,
fact.
yeah, and that's why I think the screens are going to be good, and that's
Ah,
why I think DJ Moore is going to have a really good yak year. Like
yeah.
yards after catch is going to be crazy for DJ Moore this
Man,
year. I
I'm
got
looking
a
forward
feeling.
to that for sure.
And Calvin in the comments, he said earlier about Luther Burden, man. He get healthy
Get
and
signed.
you sign right. At least like think like who signed what who who signed this big? I think it was a second round pick who got like some crazy amount of guarantee money or something like that, which is why they holding up Burton's contract. I don't know
Wow,
who it was in
really?
particular, but some some second round draft pick got some ridiculous amount of guarantee money in their contract, and the thing is
Wow. I'm
like
gonna have to
ruined it
look
for
that one
everybody.
up, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So now everybody's negotiating now.
Right.
Like,
Right.
hold up, the buddy over here got
Right.
like
I'm working out at home.
right, yeah. What was man? I swear these names. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I do karaoke sets and I say a lot of people's names all
Mm,
day, so it's like I could be very bad with names.
I hear you, bro.
Even
I
though I
don't do
should.
karaoke, but I suck with names, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I'm yelling out names all like coming to the microphone next. We gotta yeah, such and such and who whopped the band, oh man. Oh, we have 1,400. All right.
1400.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank y'all. Tune
yeah.
in.
Feels
Join
good to
us.
be seen. All right. Yeah. But oh yeah, but the Jacksonville who they traded up to get. You know, the wide receiver and quarterback.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter. Yeah. Well, he got 46 million guaranteed.
Ooh,
All
yeah, he did.
full signing bonus up front. Man, they put the way the what they gave up to get him, and the contract what they traded up to get him. They gave up future capital. I almost hope he lives up to it. I do. I kind of want to see him succeed on both sides of the ball. To see, it'll be interesting. I know you see it in baseball with Tiny, um, and there's not too many other players that can play like both sides of the
Yeah,
ball. And,
facts.
in the sports where you have a whole separate, thing for that. I know basketball, they play defense. Well, some people do,
Yeah, right.
but when you say play both sides of the ball, but yeah, like if like man, that's crazy though.
I'll say this. I'll say this about Trav. I think it's a win-win for him because if it doesn't work out at receiver, I know for damn sure it's gonna work out at cornerback. That's a okay. You know
Yeah,
what? We got some receivers. We don't need you, but if something happens, we know we can call you. Get your butt over
right.
here and guard those receivers.
Yeah,
He's gonna make plays. He's a freak, bro. So I would have signed him. I think he'll be all right because, like I
yeah,
say, if nothing, if worse comes to worse, he can go in that cornerback room. Look, bro, we don't need you a receiver until further notice. You go in and look at these matchups and study these guys and lock down on these guys, and he's
right,
gonna go out there and do that for sure.
right.
So he in a good situation, at least I think so. And they got a couple other pieces over there too in that secondary.
And then another thing, they kind of can, if they do have like other good receivers, he's gonna like, because every time he's on the field, like I don't think like he might start at both positions, but
Mm-hmm.
he might not play every down. So when he's
Right.
out there, he's gonna all the attention's gonna be on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just really interested in seeing him. You know, like how many games is he gonna have like is he gonna have a game where he gets a pick six and a receiving touchdown? That's
Ooh-wee.
gonna, you know, that's
That's crazy
crazy.
to
You
even think
know,
about. I can't wait till Madden come out so I can play with them too.
right? So that's those are the interesting things you want to see and stuff. And is this going to open the door for more players to do stuff like this?
Right.
Like, are we going to ever see a running back linebacker?
Right.
You
Crazy,
know,
man, to even think about.
yeah, that's a lot of hits, a lot of body contact. You, you know what's funny? I'm surprised. Like I would have thought you would see more punter kickers.
I would too, bro. I would
Yeah,
too. That's funny you said that. I would too.
yeah. Right, like you would figure you could kick the ball, like kick it in your hand. Like I
Yeah.
can't kick it, it's on the ground. I can't kick it down there. You
Right,
know,
right.
I gotta hold it. I gotta hold it first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's the funny thing to me about. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, crack myself up with that one. Yeah, there's not a lot of kicker punters.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man. Yeah, so don't forget the. I know we. I'm a goofball man. I ain't
Hey
got no
guys, we
sense.
love it. Keep it lighthearted, baby. It's a Monday,
Right,
but we got 3 more days, y'all. Let's get it.
right. Yeah, so make yeah, like and subscribe, y'all. Like and subscribe and comment. You know,
Yeah,
we
and
got
comment for
people
sure.
commenting. Yeah,
We're
bear
gonna I'm gonna
down.
make sure, guys, we do a better job at tapping in with the comments because you guys got a voice too. Sometimes we get wrapped up in our own convos, but forgive us. I think we did a decent job today, but y'all keep it coming. If you got something
Right,
interesting, it don't have to be about the Bears. It could be about whatever, but just put it in there. You know, we'll segue. We'll find a way to segue to it. You know.
right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. Think we did a pretty good job with the
Yeah,
show today.
pretty solid job touching on
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
few
I pat
topics we
myself
were
on the
about
back.
our guys. So you know.
Right, right, yeah. So, you got any closing statements or last remarks you want to make before we
Oh,
hop on up out of
I always got one of those.
here? Okay.
I just want to tell y'all, I'm still not sold on the new look Lions, man. I know they still got a lot of the same pieces coming back. I'm still not fully sold. I don't have a huge problem with them. They've been talking more smack now, but I still think Green Bay is going to end the season with a better record than them. The Bears are going to end the season with a better record than both of them. So it is what it
Oh,
is. But bear down, like, subscribe, comment. And we always appreciate y'all. It's not a show without the subscribers and the fans and the people who put this wonderful input for us to bounce things off of. So thank y'all. Thank
all
you,
right.
chat.
Yeah, thank you. Well said. Want to give a shout out to Tracks
Tracks.
and yeah, in the building.
Trizax.
Yes. Thank y'all for watching and
Yes, sir.
stay tuned. I know they do something every day, pretty much. So
Mm-hmm.
make sure you tune in throughout the week
Yes,
with the
sir.
Chicago Sports Podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. See y'all next time. All right.